Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Appreciate you jumping on. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. It certainly helps the channel. On today's episode, we are going to talk about Ripple and the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, being on 60 Minutes. And was it what you expected? If you watched it, let me know in the comments section what you thought of that interview and segment on 60 Minutes. But before we get into that and some other news, let's take a look at pricing. The market's pulling back slightly. Some coins worse than others. Bitcoin sitting at 98,661. Down slightly in the last 24 hours. Still up in the 7-day, 2%. Ethereum sitting at 3,867. Ethereum did get over just over $4,000 in the last couple days. This is also down 2.67% in the last 24 hours, still up 5.73% in the last 7 days. XRP back at that number 4 spot, down 3% over the last 24 hours and down 7.87% over the last 7 days, but still hanging tight at $2.40. $137 billion market cap. And we are going to talk about market cap today. We're going to hear from a gentleman that discusses market cap as it relates to XRP and why it may not be that important. Stick around for that. And Solana down 3.88% in the last 24 hours, down slightly in the 7 days, sitting at 226.46. Let's dive into some news. And first up, we've got the legend DAI, digital asset investor. He says, hey, at 60 Minutes, you forgot to mention that SPF's parents were heavily involved in FTX and not prosecuted. The mother ran a PAC for the Democrats, and the father wrote at Senator Warren's tax policy. SPF was sending money to Ukraine, and which was ending up in the pockets of Democrats. So the 60-minute segment, I don't think looked that good for crypto. We'll have more information on this, but they just they had a gentleman on from the SEC who was totally anti-crypto. He said none of it should be allowed, basically. But he's been known to be against crypto. So it was very typical of 60 Minutes. It was unfair. Every question to Brad Garlinghouse seemed like an accusation in my mind. So it was really weird and odd how they do that, but that's certainly how it came off to me. If you watched it, let me know your thoughts in the comments section. But I was disappointed overall. It's probably going to scare more people off than it's going to bring more people into crypto, unless people are just caught up with how 60 Minutes operates. So we shall see. Moving on to digital perspectives here, and this gentleman he retweeted utility here on X. It says a very succinct and powerful explanation as to why market cap means nothing when it relates to XRP. So take a listen to this. This is very well done by this gentleman, and I think it's very easy to understand why market cap doesn't mean anything as it relates to XRP. Take a listen.
All right, so we have to have this conversation about XRP since it is trending all over the place. It has skyrocketed like 400% in the last 30 days, and everyone wants to know how high can this cryptocurrency go? And one of the factors that people talk about in its limited ability to climb in price is market cap. If you don't know what market cap is in cryptocurrency, it basically is the total number supply of coins times the current price, and that gives you a market cap number. Well, let me tell you why market cap doesn't matter when it comes to cryptocurrency, and specifically XRP. Because XRP is a commodity, not a security. So market cap is irrelevant. It's like asking what the market cap of oil is. Not the oil companies, but oil itself. No one really knows what the market cap of oil is, and no one even cares. It's like asking what the market cap of green beans would be. No one cares. The value of oil is in its utility, and how much supply there is and how much demand there is for that supply. That's it. That's what controls the price. And the same is true for XRP. It's a commodity. The value of XRP is in its utility and in its limited supply. So questions about whether XRP can rise to 1,000 per XRP or 10,000 or 50,000 have nothing to do with market cap. It comes down to what is the utility of XRP, how much supply is there, and how much demand there is for it. So market cap will never be the limiter when it comes to what the actual price could be for XRP. I hope that clarifies and clears things up for everyone who's struggling to understand how high the price can go for XRP. All right.
There you go. Let me know in the comments if you agree with this gentleman on whether market cap really means anything as it relates to XRP. I would tend to agree with him. Let me know your thoughts. Jake Claver coming in here. He says Ripple already uses stablecoins like USDT, Tether for part of its daily volume, but they want to improve efficiency by using their own stablecoin RLUSD on the XRP ledger. This is a long thread, but I'd like to go through it so everybody understands what RLUSD is going to do to XRP and the XRP ledger. So let's take a look and dive in here with Mr. Jake Claver. He says, first, Ripple's RLUSD could reduce their reliance on third-party stablecoins like Tether by issuing their own stablecoin. Ripple can save costs and gain more control over transactions while improving system performance. He goes on to say his number 3 point here is stable coins like RLUSD enhance Ripple's on-demand liquidity system. ODL uses XRP for cross-border transactions, but RLUSD could add a stable option for parties wanting USD without volatility. Fourth, RLUSD makes Ripple's offerings more appealing, especially to institutions wanting to minimize exposure to Tether. With transparent reserves and audits, RLUSD is poised to be a trusted and compliant choice. And by the way, RLUSD is set to launch any day. They were ready to launch the other week. They held back because they just want to double check, triple check, make sure everything's compliant. So we should be seeing it very soon. Fifth, Jay Claver says, stablecoins like RLUSD unlock new possibilities in DeFi. They enable seamless lending, borrowing, and trading without the volatility that comes with crypto. Six, RLUSD's transparency sets it apart. Ripple plans to back it with auditable reserves, providing confidence to governments and institutions. This could set the standard for stablecoin adoption and issuance. Seven, competitors like Circle and Paxos are strong players, but RLUSD has an edge due to Ripple's infrastructure and focus on compliance. With regulatory changes on the horizon, this matters more than ever. Ripple is always first and foremost compliant. Number 8, he says stablecoins are vital for mainstream crypto adoption. They make digital transactions faster, cheaper, and more reliable. As banks shift to digital wallets, stablecoins could quietly replace traditional accounts. Number 9, most users won't even notice they're using stablecoins. They'll just see faster settlements, lower fees, and a smoother experience. This seamless integration will drive adoption. Number 10, he says Ripple's RLUSD is likely to lead in enterprise payments. Its stability and efficiency make it perfect for cross-border transactions. This is especially true for high-value payment between countries. Number 11, it can create new opportunities in payments, liquidity, and DeFi. It will do this by bridging traditional finance and blockchain. This opens the door for innovation like liquidity pools and borrowing on the XRPL. Number 12, Ripple's XRPL is also compatible with the EVM sidechains and smart contract tools like hooks. This means RLUSD can integrate with advanced DeFi protocols, expanding its use cases. Great point on number 12. We don't know all the use cases yet. It's going to continue to develop. Number 13, the potential here is massive. RLUSD could help Ripple attract more institutions. Many want to move away from Tether and adopt a compliant stablecoin. Remember, Tether has been under investigation in the United States. It's been removed in the EU as not compliant. I believe Coinbase was removing it. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the case as well. But anyway, it's under definite scrutiny. Number 14, with clear rules coming soon and Ripple's transparency, RLUSD can lead stablecoins in enterprise finance. Number 15, stablecoins like RLUSD are more than just crypto. They're the infrastructure for a new financial system. They blend the best of traditional and digital finance. This makes transactions faster, cheaper, and more accessible. And finally, number 16 from Jay Claver, Ripple's innovation is focused on creating a trusted, efficient foundation for the future of finance. RLUSD will be a key part of that vision. And then he links his video here where he goes through this in even more detail. I encourage you to watch that. Jay Claver does a great job. Shout out to him for this post. So let's move on from that. There's lots of great things to expect with the RLUSD, and I can't wait till they come to fruition. Coming in from Black Swan Capitalists here, he says gold-backed stablecoins are around the corner, and XRP on the XRP ledger will be the digital bridge linking central bank gold reserves, solving the cross-border payments challenge and aligning with the International Monetary Fund's vision for the new monetary framework. Take a listen to this brief clip regarding that.
Even the IMF said that as we go to a central bank digital currency in the near future, and as we go to a reset, even in their own diagrams, they recognize that part of that new blockchain-based digital currency, which has all kinds of ramifications for personal liberties and privacy and all that, which we won't get into. But even if they go that route, they've admitted that for that new currency to have any credibility, it has to have some partial coverage in real assets. And by that, they mean gold, physical gold. Because otherwise, it's just the same music, a different band. It's just another repackaged fiat currency. Even the IMF said that
the IMF said it, and the XRPL can deliver on that. They can put gold on the XRPL. So, again, connecting the dots, which Black Swan Capitalist and many others out here do terrifically, in a terrific way, I should say. Smoke Dog is another one of those. He connects the dots better than most. He says, people will use XRP without knowing it. You won't need to see or understand XRP to benefit from it. Banks and payment apps will use it behind the scenes, making transactions faster, cheaper, and seamless. Ripple allows financial institutions to move money and value a lot more efficiently. And he posts here some backup. Ripple is a universal internet protocol. Ripple protocol can be compared with SMTP. Ripple positions itself as not a competitor to banks, but instead a technology banks can use. The protocol can be seen as the backbone for a new financial architecture. He says the Ripple protocol is designed to transfer any virtual liability, euros, dollars, pounds, but also barrels of oil, hours of electricity, services, etc. This means that the customers of financial institutions do not need to know anything about Ripple or its protocol. Think about it now. I mean, we use PayPal. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. The same thing is going to happen with Ripple, and I expect it to be explosive. That's what we've got for today, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you jumping on. Do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button. It helps the channel, and we will see you on the flip side.